My name is Takuya Sato. I work for a certain company, and today I was assigned to do some cleaning at a university. University, huh? If my parents were still alive, I might be enjoying campus life right now. Oh no, work? That girl. Are you okay? You looked like you were crying.
Oh, yes. I had a bit of a bad experience.
I see. If you like, here, I haven't used it yet, so...
A handkerchief. Thank you.
Even if something bad happens, tomorrow will always come. Cheer up and walk slowly.
Yes.
Well, I have to get back to work.
This.
It's fine. You can give it back to me when we meet again someday. 8 years later, today's site is a condominium built by the Major Lab Corporation. Yeah, it's been cleaned really well. There's nothing wrong. Wait, Takuya? What? Miyashita? His name is Miyashita. We were classmates in high school. What a coincidence to meet you here. It's been over 10 years since you dropped out of high school, right? Oh yeah, I guess so. A lot has happened in the last 10 years. What's with that gloomy look on your face? My parents passed away in a car accident when I was in high school. I had no relatives, so I had no choice but to drop out of high school and take over my parents' company, Sato Service. I didn't know my way around, but with the help of the other employees, I managed to get by somehow. And thanks to that, the company has grown to a reasonable size now. Judging by appearances, you're on the job, right? I see. It's a cleaning job, isn't it? Well, I can kind of understand that. Hey, do you have a girlfriend now, Takuya? What? I haven't had one for a long time. I knew it! Then how about a high-class blind date party with one of the girls from my company? A blind date party? Wouldn't that be a good way to take your mind off things? It's not every day you get to go on a blind date with a woman from a big company, right? Let's go! I don't know. He's inviting me, and I've been working all the time and haven't had a girlfriend for a while. Well, I guess I'll go. All right, I'll be in touch. Yeah, okay. My high school classmate, Miyashita, invited me to go to a blind date party, and I decided to go. And 2 weeks later, today is the day of the blind date. Sorry to keep you waiting, I had a bit of trouble at work. Oh, finally you've arrived. We've already started without you. Can I get you a beer to start with? Oh, thanks. Nice to meet you. I'm Takuya Sato. This is Warumi and Kaneo from my company.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Takuya.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Now that we're all here, cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers! And so the drinking party began.
So what kind of work do you do, Takaru?
Well... Oh, he dropped out of high school, so he's a janitor with only a junior high school education.
What? You're a high school dropout? How could you even come to this drinking party? And you say you're having trouble at work? I bet you're late because you made a stupid mistake. Seriously? I've never seen a high school dropout before in my life.
Oh, that's right, I forgot to mention, but unlike you, we're Lab University graduates and employees of Lab Corporation. Lab Corporation? So that's why I saw Miyashita at the apartment complex that Lab Corporation built the other day. You know they're a big company around here. In comparison, you're a janitor. At the reunion, didn't you say you made about 2.5 million yen a year? It's not a big company, is it?
He's just saying whatever he likes. It's too much trouble to deny it, so I'll just let him say whatever he wants for today.
Another hour passed while I played Miyashita's supporting role. Sorry, I know it's a bit early, but my pickup arrived outside, so I should probably go soon. Pickup? What are you, in elementary school? I have plans. Well then. Wait a second, let me say goodbye too. What?
I've come to pick you up, President.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go then.
Pick up in a limousine? Are you serious? Wow, I've never seen that before in my life.
What? The president? Oh.
Hey, wasn't that Rico? Yeah, it was. So what kind of drinking party was it today?
Oh, a classmate from high school invited me to a blind date party.
A blind date party?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, is it surprising that I went to a blind date party?
I see. A blind date. Were there any nice people?
I don't know. It seemed like everyone was judging me based on money, and I don't think I'd fit in. Wait, are you angry?
No, not at all.
Really? A few days after the blind date, I suddenly received a call from Miyashita. Aren't you a janitor? I do work as a cleaner, but I'm not a janitor. I'm the president of a cleaning company called Sato Service. I dropped out of high school after my parents passed, right? I took over the company after that. Sato Service. So our company, Lab Corporation, also does business with them. Oh, that's right. I didn't tell you because I wanted to keep my work and private life separate. What's up with you? We're classmates, but you're so cold. Did you just say you were the president? Yeah, I did say that. Why were you wearing work clothes at the site the other day, even though you're the president? That's because I was a greenhorn who knew nothing at the time, so I experienced working on site, and I still go out on site from time to time so that I don't forget how I felt back then. Speaking of which, at the last blind date, you said my annual income was 2.5 million yen, but I'll make sure to correct that. What? My monthly income is 2.5 million yen. Monthly income is 2.5 million?
President, it's almost time for your flight.
Sorry, I have to go now. I'm hanging up. Wait, where are you going? I'm going on a business trip abroad. See you later. A business trip abroad? My company is also planning to hire staff from overseas in order to consider future employment. I ended up going on a business trip abroad with Okamoto-san on that inspection. Wow, there are more people than I expected.
That's right. President, please be careful not to get lost in the crowd. First, let's move to the meeting place. I'll go and get a taxi. Please wait a moment.
Speaking of which, you can speak English, huh?
Yes, I went on a short-term study abroad program when I was at a university, so I'm fine with everyday conversations. Of course, I've also studied business English beforehand, so unless something really unexpected happens, I shouldn't have any problems.
Wow, that's great. That's reassuring.
I am the president's secretary after all. Oh, it looks like they're about to arrive.
After that, Okamoto-san supported my work like an interpreter. We completed the overseas inspection without any major problems, and before we knew it, it was the final night. I'm really glad that you were with me this time, Okamoto-san. I don't have any experience of overseas business trips, and there's also the language barrier, so I don't think I would have been able to do anything on my own.
No, not at all.
No, not just now, but in Japan too. You've been a great help. I've never been able to say it before, but I really do appreciate you, Okamoto-san. Thank you.
Oh, please don't say that, President. It's embarrassing to be told so formally. And you're much more amazing than me. You lost your parents at the same time, but you've managed to grow your company so much. And, oh, I'm sorry. I drank quite a bit because it's the last day, and my mouth slipped.
It's okay. Oh, no, I spilled my drink. What should I do?
Are you okay? Here, if you like, please use this.
Oh, thanks. Wait. Is this handkerchief?
Do you remember, President?
I gave it to a crying girl when I was working as a cleaner.
When I was still a student at Lab University, I was crying on a bench when the president handed me his handkerchief, even though we were strangers. I was so happy with the words that the president said to me at the time that I joined this company with hopes of being able to help him one day.
Oh, I remember now. At the time. But why have you kept quiet all this time?
I thought it would be inappropriate for me, the president's secretary, to be involved with the president. I thought it would be enough if I could help you behind the scenes. But before this business trip, when I heard the president was going to a blind date party, I thought that maybe I might have a chance. But I still didn't have the courage to speak up myself, so I carried this handkerchief around with me and hoped that it would somehow provide an opportunity.
I see.
I knew I would give it back someday, but I'm sorry I'm late. But now I've finally been able to express my gratitude from university, and I feel much better. Thank you again, President.
Okamoto-san.
So, I will continue to support you as your secretary. I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, thanks. And so we returned home after finishing our overseas inspection tour. Okamoto-san expressed her feelings for me, but after that she treated me as usual, so I couldn't bring myself to bring up the subject again. And then one day, several weeks later...
I have an announcement to make. President, the other day we had a meeting with Lab Corporation before the contract renewal, but according to the report from the sales rep in charge, it seems that this year's contract renewal may be difficult.
What? Even though we've been doing our job as usual and politely as always?
Actually, according to the other party's representative, it seems that our bad reputation is spreading from somewhere. It seems that it has been reached the ears of the president of Lab Corporation.
No way! If we lose our business with Lab Corporation, we won't be able to survive! We have a lot of employees, and if this continues, we won't be able to protect them.
There's no doubt that we're doing our job properly, so there must be some other cause. There's still a week to go before the contract renewal, so I'll investigate the source of the bad rumors before then.
Right, that's where we should start. Please report back to me as soon as you find out anything.
Yes.
And a week later, finally, today is the day we renew our contract with Lab Corporation. Excuse me, this is Sato from Sato Service. Please, come in. Thank you for your help, manager. Please, have a seat. Yes, Miyashita, why are you here? Ha ha ha, it's been a while, Sato. Excuse me, manager, but I'm going to cut straight to the chase. I think it would be better to cancel the contract with the company whose president is a high school dropout. Our president said the same thing. High school dropout? Could it be that you're the one spreading rumors about our company? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. More importantly, it's been a while, Rico. Miyashita, you know this woman too? Yes, I went to university with this secretary. But she's grown up and become so beautiful. She's the kind of woman I'd fall in love with after all.
Yes, I didn't want to see your face again. Ever again, though.
Hey, even though we've met again after such a long time, that's not how you greet someone. I'm still an employee of your client company, you know. Huh? Come on, stop it. There's no proof that I did anything wrong. And bringing up old stories like that now, it's embarrassing to be sitting here at a business meeting like that.
It's been 6 years since I graduated from university. But you're still doing and saying the same things you did back then. You used Ruwarmia and Kaneo again, didn't you?
What? I've never heard of this before. What's going on? Miyashita, can you explain properly? Well, I have no idea what she's talking about either.
It's no use trying to play dumb. I can't let the company my parents left me end here. It's you who's finished, Miyashita. Manager, there's an important person I would like you to sit in on this meeting with.
An important person?
Please.
I understand.
Please, come in.
Excuse me?
What? Why are you two here?
Kaneo-san and Warumi-san, then, if you would.
Yes. Actually.
Wait a second, don't talk anymore. Seriously. Go ahead, continue talking.
Yes, we were tricked by Mashita-san, who said, "I'll make you feel good if you cooperate," and flashed money at us. I got carried away with Kaneo and spread bad rumors about Soto service. I didn't think it would become such a big deal. I'm really sorry.
But why now?
That's because both of us went to the same university as Akamoto-san. The other day, Akamoto-san called me and convinced me. I realized that nothing had changed since our university days, and that finally woke me up.
Thank you for being honest.
In summary, he blackmailed his employees with money and spread rumors about Sato service. You're trying to end the contract with Sato service, who are doing their job so carefully, is that correct? Well, that is... What about it, Miyashita? I'm sorry.
Afterwards, Miyashita left the business meeting. The contract with Lab Corporation was successfully renewed. On the way home...
Thank you for this time. If it wasn't for you, we probably wouldn't have been able to renew the contract. I've been wanting to get my revenge on them for all the trouble that they caused me when I was at the university, so I feel refreshed. Besides, I'm also happy to be able to repay my debt of gratitude to the president.
Okamoto-san. Okamoto-san?
Yes.
Would you like to go out to eat sometime?
Yes. Where would you like me to take you?
No, not as your secretary, but privately. I'd like to get to know you outside of work, if you don't mind. Do you?
No, I'm happy. Of course I'm happy.
The smile that Okamoto-san showed me at that moment was dazzling. No, she was overwhelmingly cute, and I was captivated by her even more. According to what I heard from the manager afterwards, Miyashita was found to have been blackmailing his business partners as a result of an investigation carried out in the wake of this problem. He was fired and is now working odd jobs while paying the damages. It seems that Kaneo and Warumi were given a suitable punishment, But before that happened, they voluntarily resigned, ashamed of their actions. 2 years later, the company grew rapidly thanks to the work I was introduced to by the manager of Lab Corporation. Okamoto-san, or rather, Rico and I started going out and got married. We were blessed with a child. Rico has become the secretary and managing director of Sato Service, and she is supporting me. Even if the company grows, I can't afford to be ignorant of the situation on site as the president. Today is my monthly site check. Whew! Everything's okay, no problems. Then let's have some lunch.
A company president who earns 2.5 million yen a month eating lunch in a place like this?
Rico?
Just kidding. I came by on my way home. Good work. I like how you're so down to earth as well, Takuya.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.